Okay, what are we here for?
We are here for the Older Americans Month celebration, and we're hoping to get a big group, and we're going to be playing bingo, and we're going to have refreshments, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Bingo.
Bingo!
Wonderful.
Isn't that nice?
What's the dollar for?
$1 to help the expenses of refreshments, so that we can get our refreshments and stuff,
All right.
and help the senior center so that they don't have to put it out of pocket.
Wonderful.
And this is a unique bingo sheet.
Sure is. And you got your Iredell Senior Games jacket on.
Yes, I do.
And what did you go to state for?
It was the outdoor events. This year I got two.
Talking to two attendees of Older Americans Month. Okay. One of these happens to be our editor of the videos that ends up on the Senior Center website. Okay. And Pete and Marie say hey to the people.
Yeah, this is a wonderful event, and it's great that we have the man behind the camera, video and everything, so we can put him up there. I won't tell you his name because he's incognito. Anyways, you can say hi to him.
And I love your shirts.
Oh, you're very happy to be here.
I love your shirts. I think you wore them in the senior games in the beautiful cheerleading.
Right.
Yeah.
We got it. We won the gold medal.
Yeah. Can I get in on this discussion? All right. Boy, I tell you, looks real serious over here. I'm trying.
We talk about going to a prom Saturday night. All dressed up in formal gowns.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Senior Center. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
And welcome to our Older Americans Month celebration. We have a few more people. They're probably out rambling around up and down the street trying to find a park. So they can just join in when they get here. And it'll be fun the whole time. Rather than have someone come and sing, we thought we'd do something different this time. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. But we have two people that would like to share about their trails that they have blazed since they've retired. And by the way, our theme for Older Americans Month is Blaze a Trail. We have a different one each year. And I would like to introduce you to Juanita and Bill Allman. They are regular participants here. And after they retired, they started a new trail in their life. And going down that trail, they're setting an example before others and the future generations that life after retirement is not boring. And without further ado, I present to you Bill and Juanita.
Well, we need something to look at.
There you go. That's a good idea. You look at her, listen to me. I had no idea until a few minutes ago exactly what we was going to talk about. Looking around, looks to me like about everybody in here is retired. How many of you, when you retired, before you retired, said, I know what I'm going to do when I retire? Had your plans laid out and everything like that? How many in here had that? Knew what you was going to do when you retired? How many of you wound up doing that? If somebody had told me when I retired that I was going to be going around all over 4 or 5 states dancing, going to 200 events a year dancing, trying to teach people all over the country how to dance, and Not only that, last year we was privileged enough to receive a national honor of the Carolina Beach Music Fans of the Year. Mainly because of her. And, you know, it's just magic in it. We went to our first dance class. Actually, as you can tell by this, I'm pretty good at doing something besides dancing. We got invited to a senior nutritional benefit in Mooresville, North Carolina, at the Senior Center. Being the first pig to the trough, I was there. And a sign there said line dance class. And I said, that always looked cool to me. You know, everybody moving in this. I said, that just looks good. I'm going to try it. And just fell in love with it. You know, I mean, it was something I really enjoyed doing. You had to think about doing it. And as Juanita says all the time, if you can walk and count to 4, she can show you how to dance. And about everybody in here, you walk. So let me put a plug in for that. On Thursdays, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, there's a line dance class here. Very good instructor that goes from the basics to the advanced, more advanced things. Gentleman back here filming this thing, Merle, he's a fantastic dancer. And he's pretty good at shaking his head too. But like I said, we had no idea that was going to be the trail that we started on when we got to it. And we've met the people. When you dance and go to these things, the people's what makes you want to do it. I encourage everybody to go to them, whether you dance or not. Go to these. We got the Friday after 5s, and we got various things. Just keep your eyes open. We transcend the dance stuff. We transcend politics, color. We don't care. All we want to do is enjoy ourselves and enjoy our life. What part we have left. You know, most of us is on the wrong end of the stick right now, but you know, and that's good. I mean, you know, we got today. That's the only thing that counts. We got today. Let's use this day up. I get out of bed sometimes, and she never does get out of bed now. Sometimes I get up on the wrong side. She slaps me around a little bit, and I get it. But you know, if you get up every day and say it's going to be a good day, usually it will be. Don't get excited about things. I had a big tree fell on a building and destroyed my building another day. And 15 years ago, I would have got all excited about it. I just said, well, you know, have to build another building. It just don't bother me anymore. I was looking at this thing here, senior citizens. Let's call ourselves seasoned citizens. We've experienced some stuff. We're seasoned. We're ready to go out and do some stuff now. You know, the heck with this sitting around. As a good friend of mine said one time, there's a club that we went to in, I think it was Greensboro, up there, and we was coming back, and she was another one that got involved in dance. And we went up there to see a special band that we wanted to see. And coming back, it was like about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. And she was back there, and them two was singing along, you know, and I said, it's just like being teenagers again, ain't it? And she said, yeah, but this time we got money. You know, so that, you know, there's advantages to it, you know. Like I say, I like that. The seasoned citizens thing. Use your experience. This is supposed to be the pathway that we're taking. But use your experience to guide some of the younger people.
Lord, they need it.
She said, Lord, they need it. Might have a point there. But, you know, I mean, it's everybody in this room. We've experienced some pretty rough times. We've experienced some pretty good times. We've been successful sometime, and we've really messed up a few times. At least I have. So let's use that knowledge not only to guide ourselves on our pathway. Let's use it on some of the youth that's around us. You see them messing up, tell them they're messing up. And if nothing else, in a few years, you'll be able to say, well, I told you so. You know, I mean, you know, there's a lot of enjoyment with that. I want to go back to the dancing again. How many in here has came to any of the classes? I've seen a few. I see a few in here.
Yeah,
I see a few who's not even raising a hand and those been here. You can own up to it. Nobody will hit you.
Are you just talking dancing classes?
Yeah, the dance classes. Come to them and give it a try. There'll be some tables sitting right over here. Come in, sit down, and watch it. Yep, the tables built, and give it a try. It's magic. Music is magic. Music is magic. How many people in here? I want to show of hands on this. Don't be sitting there. How many people in here has ever walked into the kitchen and forgot why you walked in there? Yeah. I've done it in every room of the house. You know. I mean, it happens. Okay, now, this is the magic part. How many people in here have ever turned on the radio and a song comes on that you may have heard for 30 years, and you remember every single word of that thing? Music is magic. Music is magic. You can't remember exactly where the keys are, even though they're in the other pocket. You walk around looking for your sunglasses that's stuck on top of your head. Don't tell me you ain't done that. You know, it happens. So that's the magic of music. That's the magic of the dance. The dancing is...
It's good exercise.
She said it's good exercise. I hate that part.
For the body and the mind.
And for the body and the mind, I'm really weak on the mind area, but it is, and I would like to invite everybody. Also now this happens in Mooresville on Wednesdays at the Senior Center, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And there's so many other things happening here. I'm sure that you can just check, and they'll tell you there's tons of things happening at both senior centers.
Yep, and that's what I said, dancing at both places.
Yeah, there's dancing at both places. And Wednesday, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in Mooresville, the Senior Center. And then up here it's on Thursdays, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And lots of other activities. Lots and lots of activities. There's activities for singles. There's activities for couples. And they're just all fun because you get around other people, share your experiences and things like that. Some of us, as we get older, have pretty rough time losing friends, things like that. We need other people to sort of talk to, and they've had losses too, and so we sort of help each other out doing that. And that's pretty much been our pathway. We do other things.
Camping.
We camp. We enjoy camping.
Fish.
She enjoys fishing. She always catches bigger fish than I do, so I don't say anything about it.
Bike ride.
She said, I'm going to let this her talk in a minute. She said, we bike ride. She bike rides. I love going to the beach and taking pictures of the sunrise. I just love it. I bet you wonder how I get up that early, don't you? I just don't go to bed. I'm kidding. No, that pretty much covers what we've done this Friday. If you've never experienced one of these outside events, if the weather will cooperate with us, Friday right here in Statesville, a great band, the Catalinas, that's been around since the 1600s.
Maybe the cars.
They've been around, some of them kind of longer than the tooth, but they're a great bunch of musicians, a great bunch of singers. And they'll be here this Friday right at the end of, right in front of the college down there on the street at 5:30. Come by and join for that and give it a try. I mean, everybody likes music. Everybody likes to dance. And if you see us at any one of these events, come over and say hey to us. And if you want to dance, Jimmy, don't worry about, when you're out dancing, don't worry about what you look like. I mean, it don't make any difference. Merle used to tell me that, he said, don't worry about it. Nobody watches anybody but the best dancers. And sometimes they say we're the best dancers, and that worries me. That lets me know the dancing industry's in bad condition if we're some of the best. But once again, join us on that. We've got a Facebook page called The Party Gang. The majority of it, the people in the party gang are 50 plus. Quite a few of us are 65 plus. I'd say about half of them retired. What we do, we post all the events that's going on in the area. Dance events and bands. You don't have to dance when you come to these. But the bands that's in the area and stuff like that, if you'd like to go to that Facebook page and stuff, see what's going on, you know, do that. And I think that's about all I've got to run my mouth about. What you want to run yours about? I don't know if that's surrendering or what.
I'm surrendering.
She's surrendering.
I just teach dance sometimes.
I've got to do what she tells me to do. She's the, when we go to these dances, she's always the agitator, the navigator. Well, she tells me where to go quite often. No, I mean driving. Not. I saw a gentleman back there nodding his head. Yeah, I know that. I've been told that.
Juanita, can I do a few dance steps without music?
Without music,
Yeah, whatever we can do, all kind of dance steps without music.
I can do a dance step that without music. Yeah, maybe I can in my head. Okay. The old favorite's the electric slide, but I'm not going to do the electric slide. I get bored with it. So I'll do a new one that Merrill taught us, and I love doing this dance because you can do it to about anything and everything. It's called Fun for All. It's a step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Then it's a grapevine, and a grapevine, turn. Then you do 2 rocking chairs, and then you strut. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you start all over again. And I know y'all can do that.
That's a very simple line
Very
dance.
simple line dance.
So, like I said, join us. While we're doing that, since I brought it up, we'll do a simple shag demonstration
Okay.
on some simple shag steps and stuff. We'll do a basic, a male turn, a female turn, a swing to the back, and whatever else I feel like doing. And just to show you what a basic shag looks like. And once again, I'm not by
We're not
far a
professionals
professional
at this
shagger.
at all, no.
But this is the basic shag steps.
Uh,
I want on that side.
Oh, you want on that side, okay.
You do a start, which is a 4-count start, and then from that point you do whatever you want to do. If I want to walk her forward or back, and I can do this with any lady out here, ain't no trouble. Then I drive her around. We're going to the basic step, which is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. That's the basic step. Going to a female turn. I step out of the way and just pull her to me. I do the male turn, I step out of the way, forward, do that. You'll love this one, ladies. This is where you can get him back. This is called the bump. Turn, boom, turn, swing, and around. If you want to, you can hammer him on that one. This is called the double female turn. Back to a bump. Turn. As you say, I'm just driving turn. And the men has to do this. The men have to do this. And you can teach any lady how to shag pretty easy because the man drives. See, anytime she moves, I'm moving her. She don't even have to look. Let's see, okay, here's the
She's
back.
got a little more movement in the rear though than you do.
Yeah, we're just keeping her, the lady just keeps her feet moving. at 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Right aside the turner. I take her out, move her to this side. Swing her out. To me, stand back. And see, she's just keeping her feet moving at the same time. It works a lot better when you got music to go to. Here is the Patrick Swayze move that I came up with from Dirty Dancing. Bring her around, do this. She loves that one.
But it's fun and it's good exercise.
It is fun, it's good exercise. Like I say, in shag dancing, the lady, all she has to do is learn 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. And once you got that basic step down, then the man just drags you around wherever he wants to. And, you know, sometimes he gets lost, but that's okay. And we do have some
We do
more
have
good
some
shag dancers in here, by the way.
Right here, Shaq.
Got several good shaggers in here already, so that about covers it. That's what we've been doing.
Once a month dance where you bring a dish. We have the once a month dance where you bring a dish and they do it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a dance here.
Okay, have a dance. She said they do have a dance here once a month. I guess you look at the posters at different times, right?
Yes, this Friday.
Yeah, the problem is this Friday they've got one.
Okay, and there's one this Friday at the same time the Catalinas are playing, but there's other ones. Once a month, there's one here, and I believe they still have them in Mooresville, are they not?
Yes, they do,
once a month there,
yeah,
too.
once a month in Mooresville.
Once a month in Mooresville, so you can pick up the schedule and the calendar at the senior center to where they're having it. And that's a good place to learn how to do things. I mean, people will show you the basic shag steps. They will show you the basic line dance steps if you come to these things, and everybody can have a good time.
And at the dances thing, it's covered dish. If you want to bring covered dish, plenty of food.
Okay, she said to remind everybody that you bring a covered dish if you come at the early time, to bring a covered dish with you. And for the guys that like to eat as much as I do, and the ladies that like to eat, I'm here to tell you, it's gourmet stuff, because everybody got a good dish. Everybody's got a good dish, and they know how to cook, and they cook it. And you can gain weight at them. Folks, I appreciate you inviting us up to speak, tell you what we've been doing since we retired. And if anybody's got any questions about dances or anything like that, you can go to my Facebook page as Bill Allman, A-L-L-M-A-N, or go to the Party Game page. And we're just trying to encourage everybody we can to get involved in it. It's a lot of fun. Rewards are physical conditioning, and it helps you mentally, and you meet a lot of really, really fantastic people, you know. So thanks for listening to me and watching our little demo.
Good job.
Thank you, Bill and Juanita. And you can blaze your own trails, just choose whatever you want to do and go for it. We've started a few new trails here at the Senior Center, or we're getting ready to. We have a board here about the coloring, that adult coloring, that's the rage right now. Everybody wants to do it. So sometime in July we'll set a date to start that class. And there's a lot of things here that you can do, and we would like to recognize a real trailblazer for the Senior Center. Myrtle Westmoreland, would you please stand up? When you get a chance while you're eating later on, come by and look at some of the pictures of Myrtle. It's like all paths lead to the Senior Center. Myrtle it's very instrumental in us having a Senior Center. She started a fundraiser, and the pictures show from when the fundraiser started until they signed a contract to buy this building from the Elks Lodge, and also the day that it was paid in full. And the picture in the middle is the original, a copy of the original draftsman's rendering of this building. So that's a trail that's going to leave a legacy for years to come, not from generations past to generations present to generations in the future. So let's give Myrtle a hand. And now we have Carol Museka that has started another trail here. She'd like to say a few words about it.
I won't keep you long. One thing is this something? Test. It is now. Anyway, when the mic comes out, I always have to show off. So I just wanted to say that I'm the one that's calling bingo on the second and third Fridays of each month. And our group is getting bigger, and I just love it. It's really nice. And on the first bingo day, which is on the second Friday of the month, we usually bring a dish to pass and a gift, some little gift that we may have in the house that, and then on the third Friday of the month, we have the bingo bash where we celebrate everybody's birthday on, that day, and we have a company, is it Pruitt, that provides stuff for the third. It's the Garden Center, Garden of Statesville. They provide snacks and gifts for that day, so you don't have to bring anything for the second Friday that we attend. And then I just started a 60s single club. And we're in we just had our first meeting this last Thursday, and there's a lot of us that have lost our partner or never had a partner and getting up there in age, and we all need to we need to have friends around us and people that care and that you can touch base with and you can go dancing with. And I find that, anyway, it's really very nice that we have this here at our not disposal. Anyway, I have a hard time because I am 69. So, but. Anyway, it's really nice that they have this started. I'm surprised because I came from Michigan, and my husband had passed away up there. My brother, what brought me down here was his wife had Alzheimer's, and I was a caregiver up there. I worked for a company up there, and so I thought if I can't help my brother, who can I help? So I came down here, and the weather was great. I didn't have to shovel 3 feet of snow and fall on my tush. But anyway, it is wonderful down here. Everybody has been, you're very, very friendly, and I enjoy everybody here. And Statesville is a wonderful town. So I hope, if you guys know of any single women and single men that are 60 and over to come to our group, we would love that. The first guy that came to our group, there was more women there, and I practically had to trip him to fall in the door. So anyway, thank you, and I hope to see more of you guys, and you all have a good time here. Thank you.
Carol.
You're welcome.
I have a proclamation for Older Americans Month from our Governor, Pat McCrory. Whereas North Carolina recognizes that older adults are trailblazers who have paved the way for future generations, and whereas North Carolina is committed to raising awareness about issues facing older Americans and helping all individuals to thrive in communities of their choices for as long as possible, and whereas North Carolina appreciates the value of inclusion and support in helping older adults successfully contribute to and benefit from their communities, and whereas North Carolina communities can provide opportunities to enrich the lives of individuals of all ages by promoting and engaging in activity, wellness, and social involvement, emphasizing home and community-based services that support independent living, and ensuring community members can benefit from the contributions and experiences of older adults. Now therefore, I, Pat McCrory, Governor of the State of North Carolina, do hereby proclaim May 2016 as Older Americans Month in North Carolina and commend its observance to all citizens. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and affixed the great seal of the State of North Carolina at Capitol in Raleigh, this 22nd day of March in the year of our Lord 2016, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 240th. Pat McCrory, Governor. We certainly do appreciate him sending this for us to have to read today. Did all of you get a copy of the Older Americans? Older Americans Month is an annual event that honors older Americans and celebrates the contributions they have made and continue to make to the nation and the community. It's an annual month-long observance that occurs every year in May. It was established in 1963. Since then, it has become a tradition that is repeated every year. It was first proclaimed by President John F. Kennedy, who designated May as Senior Citizens Month, which was later named Older Americans Month. In April 1963, President Kennedy met with the National Council of Senior Citizens to learn more about the needs and concerns of older adults. Following that meeting, he issued a presidential proclamation designated May as Senior Citizens Month, encouraging the nation to pay tribute in some way to older people across the country. Thank you for helping the Senior Center blaze new trails all year long. Okay, did everyone get a bingo card?
I got a Blaze one, I didn't get bingo.
Well, we changed the name to Blaze. It's a special bingo card designed especially for you. So, if you don't have enough little buttons on your table, maybe there's a table that don't need all of theirs. Are you ready? Ready to play? B, financial plans. All of these little sayings are trails that you can blaze. Z, singing lessons. It doesn't count if it's under a different letter. I didn't have enough words. B, financial plans. Z, singing lessons.
Oh, I see.
Everybody got it? L, stay active. L, stay active. B, volunteer. B, volunteer. B like buzz, buzz, B. A, stay active. E, share talents. Oh, be sure and fill in your free space. B, trail. Nobody has bingo yet. Z, beginning. I know it works because I tried it. E, art lessons. E, art lessons. D, path. B, path. A, fire starter. Z, be well. Z, be well. L, be wise. L, walk. L, involved. L, involved. See, that's what L, financial plans. B, lays. Z, shoes. Z, shoes. L, dance. E, new.
Was that music?
This is not good for senior citizens, we can't hear them.
E, lead a group. Z, advocate. Z, advocate. A, financial plans. A, financial plans. B, light.
Under the wise. Z, be wise. Under the E, light. E, light. That's in as overhead light. A, help others. Under the A, help others. Under the L, share talents. L, share talents. Under the Z, volunteer. Under the Z, volunteer. E, blaze. E, blaze. Z, exercise. All right, we had bingo here. Yeah, do not clear your card. All right, just hold on. She's got shoes. Oh, we got shoes. Oh, well, she's bringing all right. Oh, wait a minute. She's giving it to the other. All right. Okay. She took them. All right. Anyway. All right, you guys are gonna leave. Our shag dancers are leaving. Oh, you gotta go shag? Oh, the shaggers are gonna go shag.
Not that small. Don't enjoy your day.
Okay, is everybody ready to eat? Everybody ready to eat? Our sponsor for our dessert today is Home Care Helpers. They have some brochures on the little green table back there, if you like to see. And thanks Sandy Johnston for the food. She's our first lady. And I would like to thank all of the volunteers and the staff that helped set up this today. All your hard work, we're very all appreciated. So we will start the first table and just make sure go around up here and go around. And the ladies will bring your drinks.
No, I didn't.
I don't